Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. You've caught me looking at Davery the Wicked, the sorcerer. I didn't particularly like using the sorcerer, I have to say. I think he's the one who starts with a selection of potions, and that's a bit too hit and miss for me. Having said that, I would probably take him over the wizard, who, if memory serves, begins with a wand of magic missile, and that's about it. I'm not sure what the deal is with the sorceress, though, so let's give her a go. Having set out from the academy, you arrive at the legendary dungeons of WazHack. Alright. So, what do we start with? +2 black robe, which is okay. Scrolls of create monster, which is shite. And absorb curse. Did we do this a couple of episodes ago? I seem to remember playing as someone who had an absorb curse. They all blur together after a while. Well, anyway. We've got a cursed staff and a cursed dagger. Which, of course, means we actually can't wield the dagger because it's cursed. Oh, yes, that's right. I remember. We used the spellbook to learn Absorb Curse, and then we used Absorb Curse to uncurse our staff. That's right, I remember doing so. Okay, so here we go. We'll try and make slightly better use of the sorceress this time, but she does start off with very few advantages and a great many disadvantages. I mean, Absorb Curse is all she has going for her, and presumably higher stats in the... or higher, I guess, numbers in the magic-related stats, intelligence and wisdom. So she will be, excuse me, she will be better able to use any magic we do pick up. But like a lot of the magic classes, she's just too dependent on the random chance of actually bumping into a useful spell book somewhere. And we're going to have a rest again, because we took a lot of damage in that fight a couple of minutes ago. We're going to have to eat. Yeah, you see, already we're starting to struggle. I'm of the belief, increasingly, that the sorceress is more kind of an expert class. I know I used Remove Curse, or Absorb Curse, to remove the curse from our staff, but the thing is, the only other weapon we have is the dagger, which is also cursed. I mean, I suppose I could probably absorb the curse from that as well. Maybe I'll do that, just to try and improve my magic performance. Maybe it'll give me some practice or something. I'm not sure if that's how it works. Let's do that. There we go. We've uncursed the dagger, so at least we're not afflicted with a pair of cursed weapons. We are, however, afflicted with hunger, that we're going to have to continue dealing with by squandering all our fruit. And of course, at this point, we're so hungry that the pear alone isn't enough. Don't take my gem. One of the few things I've found is that gem. Alright. So, got some scrolls. We've got a couple of these Team-of scrolls. 3 Team-of scrolls. But if that isn't identified, do we have anything worth using it on? Just a couple of gems. I mean, I suppose they're the boots. The amulet, I guess. Alright, let's gamble on that. It is identified. Good. Amulet. Uncursed Amulet of Dweomery. So presumably, if we wear that, it will gradually tell us whether things are cursed or not. Which is a useful feature. Those boots have been blessed, so that's okay. So we've got a couple of good items there. Let's whack them on. I mean, it's not a great start. I don't feel like we're off to a raging start here. I'm not getting good feelings about how well this run is going to go. But it could be worse. Considering how few advantages we started with, we're not doing too badly. We are, however, weak from hunger, and we have no food. That's a serious issue. What about the blob? Okay, we'll eat the green mould. And that's poisoned us, of course. So we'll have to rest, which will in turn make us hungry again. Yeah, weak from hunger. This is going to be a serious problem. And you know why we're having such a hunger problem with the sorceress? It's because we had to keep resting because she sustained so much damage. I really do think the sorceress is kind of an expert class. Let's start chugging potions. Fireproofing, no. Nothing happens, no. I was hoping one of them might be healing. Frankly, that felt like a mercy at that point. I don't even care about looking at the items we had. Alright. Let's go back to one of our better classes here. The Valkyrie. Take points out of Charisma and the magic stuff to put them into Constitution. We've used all our points. Let's trade up a few more so we can up our Dexterity a little bit. Alright, that's better. Come on, Margain the Fair, don't let us down like the Sorceress did. Okay, straight away we've got a wand, which is already a better find than the Sorceress had at any point. Those boots, of course, could be anything. Two wands and some potentially useful boots. Ugh, this is such a relief following on from the Sorceress run. I'd completely forgotten how useless the Sorceress is, even though we only used her quite recently. And the reason is I actually recorded 2 episodes earlier today, which you will never see, because it was one of those dread occasions with my microphone. Every time I set up my mic to record, I check to make sure that Audacity is recognising my snowball, my blue snowball, rather than its onboard mic. And every time it is, which means every now and then I forget to check. And those, of course, are the times when it decides to default to my onboard mic instead of the blue snowball, which is what happened today. So I had 2 full episodes of me basically sounding like I was speaking from the bottom of a tin bath, which was lovely. Completely useless, as you might imagine. So I've recorded 2 episodes with, in total, about 6 or 7 miserable runs in them. So that diluted my earlier memory of using the Sorceress relatively recently. Those episodes were mainly archery, incidentally. I was playing the archery classes. Okay, a rat came out of the sewer, as you might imagine. A rat would. Giving me more trouble than you might reasonably expect. I found that during the failed recordings earlier as well. Rats seem to be giving me some grief. I'll just hop over this bastard. I don't have a projectile to take it out with. I suppose I could have tried the wands on it, so let's amend that mistake now. Wand of Probing. I don't give a shit about Wands of Probing, they don't interest me. We know this is cursed though, so let's avoid using that for now. And we'll use the hexagonal wand instead. Make invisible. Right, well I guess we'll use that on ourselves to at least even things up. Here we go. Wow, gained a level just in time to save our life. Let's take shield parry for a bit of durability. Okay, looks like we killed both of those things. Murky potion is okay. Large kobold innards are usually less poisonous than normal sized ones. Yep, so that's alright. Don't want to fall afoul of the same hunger problem that the sorceress had. Okay. I should probably start lobbing my potions at things as well. Broad short sword. Not really bothered. It doesn't sound tremendously exciting. Okay, let's chuck a yellow potion at this bastard. Bottle of booze. Pissed up rat. Good stuff. Cursed black potion perhaps might make him blind or something. You can't throw things at yourself. Well, I did click on the enemy, I will have you know. Potion of oil. Fine, whatever. Another level. So, let's go with weapon precision. I'm making a conscious effort at the moment not to take Dweomery. For the very simple reason that I'm starting to feel like it doesn't do me as much good as I think it does. It does identify whether things are cursed or not, which is fine. But, I mean, it's not like it's a full identification, so even if we discover something is uncursed, we put it on, we don't necessarily know what it does. So I'm starting to think I put too many points into Dweomery, and not only should I tone it down, I should try doing without it for a while, and actually just putting all my levels into skills that I know that I know the practical applications of. Okay, get stuff out of this sack. It's basically money. And pick up the ringmail suit. Hopefully the ringmail suit will be a good one. Any of these could be identify, or indeed none of them could be. It's a shame you'll never see this, because one of the runs I recorded earlier was ridiculous for scrolls. I picked up loads of scrolls, and 90% of them were magic mapping, and I didn't find a single identify. It was absurd. Right on cue. Another magic map. Alright. And a nothing, and an identify. Yes. Alright, let's try the ringmail suit. Uncursed orcish ringmail, which is good. And try the large shield as well. Uncursed large shield. What else? We didn't have any jewellery or anything, so let's go with the lamp. See if that's cursed. Uncursed. So we can at least use that to illuminate dark areas without having to worry about it being glued to our hand. So let's switch shields and put the new armour on as well. That actually seems to have bumped down our overall armour class. I guess that's because this shield is a +3. Yeah, alright. It's a shame about the shield. I think that would look a lot better on us. That fancy shield. But at least we've got some orcish armour. So I guess that's something. Alright. Shopkeeper, that's not so bad. Goblin innards will probably not poison us. And the rat meat will almost certainly not. There we go. We're full up. So let's sell some of our crap to the shopkeeper. The useless shield. The black boots, which are probably also useless. And what else? What else? Magic mapping, because I don't care. The flaws in this, at least up to the point I've got to in the game, are never large enough to really warrant needing a magic map. At least in my opinion. Okay. Do we have enough money to buy anything useful? Well, I mean, we could buy one of these scrolls and see if it's an identify. But we did have an identify, didn't we? So that's clearly not one. Yeah, let's leave it. This is why I don't bother putting many points into charisma, because I so seldom buy anything. And yeah, okay, so if I took more charisma, I could get more money for the things I sell, but firstly, it's pretty rare to come across a shop anyway, and secondly, it doesn't matter how much money I get for things, because I'm not going to use the money to buy anything. Most of the time. Let's take first aid, for its healing power, obviously. The spider's worrying me. Yeah, I suppose I'll just have to go toe-to-toe with it. The poison thing is also worrying me. Perhaps I can throw a frosty potion at it. Yeah, that worked. Potion of healing, but the bottle killed it, so that's alright. And what have we got here? Picked up a cursed club? No, that is not what I was intending to do. Please drop the cursed club. Also drop the leather armour, so ditch those. Probably should have sold the leather armour, but for some reason I didn't think to. What else have we got going on? Nothing down here. Get away from me, bat. Go and have a nap like that other bat. Oh yeah, that was quite a put down. Okay, another level, which is good. I'm going to take weapon precision, since we seem to be distinctly lacking in any precision with the use of our weapons at the moment. I've got an identify, but do I have much to use it on? Not really. Pretty much just potions. Which I can, for the most part, handily identify by throwing them at stuff. So, I'm not going to waste an identify scroll on that. I am, however, going to start chucking things at this bastard. Potion of sleeping. Could be worse. Grey potion is... Potion of blindness. You're asleep and you're blind. What else can I afflict you with? invisibility. Well, okay. What about the murky potions? Confusion! And the black one is just going to be rubbish. Yeah, black potion. Well, whatever it is, it's probably just oil or something. Ink, maybe. Okay. People keep telling me I should collect a load of mushrooms and then drop them. I'm not convinced. Oh, I don't want to go down there, but there is a scroll. Ah, fuck it. Let's do this. Okay, it's only magic mapping. Again. And... Oh, you bastard. Alright. Well. Oh, hell. Okay, what I'm going to do then is make myself invisible for a start. I will throw a potion of confusion at the first guy. And then let's do this. Toe to toe. Slug it out. Yeah. Like a gladiator. Unfortunately, he's more of a gladiator than I am. And certainly a lot more than my pet is. Do I have anything that I know is healing? No. That was fruit juice. So, good for my taste buds, but not necessarily good for my constitution. Alright. That wasn't the right choice of direction. Well, let's have a sleep and hope that that orc doesn't catch up with us. Oh, he's coming. Get past him. Oh, hell. Alright, back up there. Shit! Alright, what were we carrying? Portal Stone doesn't really interest me. Power Stone, I still don't know what those do. Lamp, Toxic Mushrooms. Yeah, no particularly useful scrolls. And the wands also were not particularly great. So, it's not like there's anything we could really have used to perform better against that orc. I mean, we were kind of just buggered there anyway. Oh well, these things happen, and in fact they happen all the time in WazHack, as you know just as well as I do. In any case, thanks for watching, as always. Rejoin me next time when we'll have another go, and maybe break this unlucky streak at last. Until then, bye for now.